Shanghai's lockdown continues, and since the current pandemic situation is complicated, the task of prevention and control has been challenging, and some people started to question whether the control policies are reasonable. Professor Joseph Gregory Mahoney from East China Normal University, who is also a former public health officer with US CDC, explained why it is necessary to stick to the dynamic zero-COVID policy, especially in Shanghai.
There are four reasons. First, Shanghai's built a good system that's still very potent and has the best capacity in China to regain control. Second, Shanghai has one of the largest and densest populations in the world. Therefore, keeping control as much as possible is vital for public health. Third, Shanghai is China's global city, its financial and logistics and innovation hub, and a major port. If Shanghai is sick, then it impacts the whole nation. Fourth, if Shanghai loses control, then the virus will spread faster to other areas in China that might be less well prepared to deal with it. So stopping it here, if possible, is good for the city and the nation as a whole.
Many people are expressing their views on the current pandemic control measures online. Some are even comparing the lockdown to a thought experiment called the trolley dilemma. But Professor Mahoney believes it is not the case.
The trolley dilemma is where you choose to kill one in order to save five. In fact, this policy is not choosing to kill anyone. Rather, it's saving people, particularly those who are most vulnerable, including the elderly, the poor, and those suffering from other illnesses. If China had not chosen this path, experts believe 6 to 12 million might have perished, with surges collapsing the healthcare system, wrecking the economy, profoundly impacting children. All these things that we saw, for example, in the United States, where almost 1 million lives have been lost. Further, if China had failed like the US did, then we'd probably see many more mutations, vaccine failures. Therefore, this policy is about saving millions of people in order to save everyone, with both national and global implications.
The professor believes that China will stick to its dynamic zero-COVID policy, despite the fact that many other countries have relaxed the controls.
Other countries have relaxed controls because their efforts mostly failed, and they're starting to see new surges. Their failures should not be the standard for public health in China. If China can reestablish control now, then it should do so.
The professor pointed out that whatever policy is chosen, systemic weaknesses will arise. But well-designed systems grasp the reality of a given situation and work for the greater good. While Shanghai is seeing a lot more cases than it is accustomed to, there are still reasons for the city to brace itself.